Swords, guns, dashes, and a difficulty menu that screams, "Do it, pussy, you won't." What more can you ask for in a game? Oh, how about a beautiful story told as a metaphor for the devs' battle with heart disease? A magnificent world handcrafted and jam-packed with unique enemies? Or bosses aggressively satisfying, beating them makes you sound like this? Oh, fuck. Games never have it all, that's just a fact. When they have amazing writing, the combat is just okay. Amazing soundtracks, terrible progression. Amazing story, terrible fans. But for the first time, this isn't true. Hyper Light Drifter has defied all expectations. I came into this game expecting a fast-paced action RPG focused on aggressive combat, but what I got was one of the most unique experiences I've had in gaming. You're the Drifter, afflicted by a mysterious illness you set out to find a cure, with only visions of a jackal to guide you. Memories of giant fleshy titans, shadowy creatures, and a world destroyed by progress drive you forward as you tear through anyone who dares stand in your way. Yes, the combat is amazing. Oh, let's go! Fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck me. But the world is the true star of the show. Frozen mountains littered with the corpses of giants, gorgeous lush cities overflowing with water, prospering thanks to their ability to harness a strange pink flame. Ancient forests full of blood-red trees, glimmering crystals, and the fossilized bones of giants. It's just all beautiful, and it tells the story of the world in such a careful and subtle way. There is no cringy dialogue, no exposition. This isn't a Bethesda game. It's just you uncovering the history and dark truth of this world on your journey to save yourself. But watch out, while beautiful above ground, beneath you is a network of tunnels filled with hundreds of years of decay, rot, and horror. I want to go home now. As you climb the mountains, you encounter birds. At first, they're simply beasts to cut down, but slowly you find the ruins of a sentient civilization suddenly forced to sacrifice their own kind to harness a strange pink light or meet their end. The prospering city seems to be pristine upon entry, but meets its end at the hands of a jealous protector wanting power for themselves. The forest hides a prison of beasts, rot, and darkness, and beneath that, an entire city lays ruined and forgotten. Oh shit, this reminds me of when I visited LA. This entire world is confusing, intriguing, mesmerizing. It pushes you forward, wanting to know more, until you find yourself in a desert hiding a blood-stained laboratory. The scientist, long dead, but the factory continues to farm the half-alive titans to endlessly build their army. It's almost overwhelming, the sheer scale and detail of this game, but the maps are designed with care that even when I was completely lost, I was finding secrets, shortcuts, and eventually being led to exactly where I needed to go as I slowly reconnected and rediscovered the lost past. Every zone is alive, largely thanks to the huge variety of enemies. Magic birds, ninja toads, raccoon mercenaries, fleshy robots, little green goblin dudes, and who could forget this dickhead? Holy shit, no, get away! It's not just their designs, but how they fight, act, and respond to you. Every enemy is different and demands respect. Die, trash! Oh shit, I'm trash. The combat is like a rhythm game, dashing around enemies, blasting off your gun, chaining melee combos together to recharge your ammo before dashing back out to unload a whole clip from a safe distance. 1, 2, 3, and oh shit, I'm dead. You can't just button mash. Well, you can, but then this happens. Shit, fuck. Okay, please. You need to be reactive, to move, watch, and wait for the perfect moment to strike. That's his opening right. Oh, fuck. I hate saying this, but it genuinely felt like I was playing Dark Souls again, where at any moment a random trash mob was going to end my entire journey in just 2 swings. Oh shit. Dying over and over often feels unfair, but Hyper Light Drifter is anything but unfair. All thanks to how beautifully crafted the character art is. If you pay attention, you'll see that every move is carefully telegraphed. The game gives you everything you need to survive, and it's up to you to be good enough. Fuck me. Which is perfect, because when the combat starts to click, it feels better than most other games. Holy shit, I got this now. Quick heal, bounce this back to you, or just dash up here. Oh, fuck. The combat starts simple but deep and only gets better with the upgrades and unlocks. They can and will completely change how you play. I had endless fun just playing tennis, reflecting bullets and bombs back at the enemies like a badass. 1, 2, fuck. Or learning to chain dashes together endlessly as long as you perfectly press dash right as each one ends, while they get impossibly faster every time. Look at me go. Oh, fuck. I kept unlocking new guns, but was obsessed with how good the starting pistol felt. I'd be dashing through enemies, firing off bullets to thin their numbers, diving back in to cut the rest down, before hot swapping to a shotgun and just bam, it's perfect. And while hard, the satisfaction makes me glad I played on the intended difficulty. Okay, if we're talking satisfaction, balance, and frustration, well, we have to talk about the bosses. The developer of this game is genuinely one sick, twisted, beautiful genius. I was worried the boss fights were just going to be reskinned versions of each other or smaller enemies reused with more health, but no. Each boss perfectly takes everything you've learned in its zone and forces you to use it to just barely survive. Come at me, you big bitch. Whoa, I take it back. It's aggressively satisfying, slowly learning the patterns, dashing around, avoiding magical exploding floors, birds throwing their lives away for their boss in glorious battle. You're waiting for the chance to strike, watching carefully, and when it's time, I got this, now look at me. Well, you'll die over and over anyway. anyway, but that's okay because there is zero downtime. The game drops you right back in over and over. I never for a second thought about putting the controller down because I never had a moment to even think. Watch, I'm dead, and okay, well no, I'm dead again, but still, if these were any harder, I would be frustrated to no end. If they were any easier though, it wouldn't make me sound like this when I finally won. Oh, fuck yes! Oh! How brutal the enemies and bosses actually are takes you by surprise, because most of the game sounds like this. That piano just sets the mood perfectly, building into the subtle synth tones, exploring this insane but beautiful world until something dark, something evil comes for you. Suddenly you're in the forest, turned around and lost, enemies around every corner. Then you're dashing around, reflecting bullets, having the floor ripped out from under you while rave music plays. Fuck! The tracks perfectly convey the emotion and strangeness of this world, filled with advanced technology and strange forgotten laboratories, while everyone is living in shanty towns and shacks, barely able to use any of it. This music isn't for some bullet hell endless slash fest, because in the end, this isn't the story of a hero slaying evil. It's a simple journey of discovery, of trying to find a cure for yourself, and maybe, just maybe, you'll help others along the way. Heck, maybe you'll even save the world. Come on, dude, you can't ask me to save everyone and then die. I can't say no. The only problem I have with this game at all is that every moment, every zone, every story beat drives you forward endlessly, that I finished it entirely in one day, just 6.5 hours of gameplay. It didn't overstay its welcome at all, and that's great, but I can't help but find myself wishing there was more to it. I wish I had more reason to replay it, but as an experience, I know I'll likely only play it through once, even if I missed hundreds of secrets, hidden areas, and even just basic weapons or gear. But at the end of the day, does every game need to be replayed for hundreds of hours? Is it not better to tell a simple story and have it end perfectly? Personally, I'm glad the devs chose to do that, rather than add to the thousands of endless roguelikes out there. Sorry, wait, what? The sequel is an open world 3D hoverboard racing online multiplayer roguelike called Hyperlight Breaker? Well, shit.